Hey B Squad, welcome back to my channel LB Plans. If you are new here, consider sticking around and joining my B Squad family. I like to share budgeting and planning tips and a little bit of lifestyle. I am a married mom of three, which includes a college student, a teenager, and a 10-year-old. So I've seen a few things. If that interests you, please be so kind to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button as well. This will let me know and YouTube know that I am doing a good job. Okay, so today I am budgeting my second check for November. I am a salaried worker, therefore my base pay doesn't change much. But like I shared in my November budget with me, which if you haven't seen, I will link it above. I am kind of reallocating my pay across various accounts. So while the dust settle, my income may seem a little higher than usual, and it may take a couple reiterations before I can get it to kind of where I want it. So also, my teenage son has a field trip coming up in January, and I'm considering about doing some Amazon Flex shifts. If you're not familiar with Amazon Flex, is a partnership program where I myself, the driver, will go pick up packages from Amazon and deliver them myself. I've used to do this as my side hustle in the past for holiday money. I did it for like 3 years, but I kind of burnt myself out. But since he is considering looking for opportunities to earn some extra spending cash for that particular field trip, it may be a great opportunity for me to kind of beef up some of my savings challenges and sinking funds, and for him to earn some money on the side for his field trip. So if you're interested in kind of seeing a day of the life of that type of content, leave me a comment below. It's just something I'm toying with. I haven't made a decision just yet, but it is a good opportunity for both of us. Okay, so the budget. Um, my husband and I, I feel like I have so many side notes. My husband and I, we've been married for 19, we've been together for 19 plus years. We've been married for about 17 of those years. And we share our four-wall responsibilities, and mainly that's the mortgage, our water, utilities, and our cable bill, and any housing expense that comes up annually, like our property tax or our car insurance, or what's the other one? Our homeowners insurance. So it just works for us that way. It's so much easier for each of us to be accountable for our own money than trying to um, reconcile spending, and it can be a hassle. So therefore, my budget will only include my portion for those items. And I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware. This is a cloth and paper grid notebook. So this is my version of like a Bujo budget style planning. I don't know. It just works for me. So we're going to start with the income. So right now, my income, because of the adjustment that I made, my paycheck, or the pay that will be deposited into this account. And actually, let me get you guys a little bit closer. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, so my income for this pay period in this account would be $2,945. I just round up. I don't like dealing with the change. There's change in there, and I have an account buffer. It's not much. It's about, I don't know, 53 bucks, but that's what I kind of left after rounding and not using the exact amounts for everything. So the change builds up. So if you're looking for a way to save some money that requires very little effort, round, round up and then pay the exact amounts. It works. Okay, so y'all know I have a love-hate relationship with my calculator. It doesn't like to push all the buttons all the time, but I'm going to add up my other income. So I went ahead and filled it in just to save time. So I have $250 from sinking funds. If you haven't seen my most recent unstuffing, I will link that above as well. And you can see what sinking fund I'm taking that $250 from. My husband gave me $160 for this huge Costco. I'm not going to call it a haul, but you know, when it's a family of four, we just kind of buy groceries, right? Partway family of five. So He gave me $160 for my spending there. And then my son, he owed me $60 for his tolls. My oldest son, while he's away in college, I mean, he is racking up tolls like, oh my God. But he does have a job. So as part of his responsibilities, I need that the toll money. I can't fund everybody, right? And then cash that I had from my unstuffing as well was $541. So let's add that together. That is my other. That says $1,011, but I'm going to do it again. $1,011. So we're going to add that in, which will make my total income, if I add the $2,945, $3,956. So that is what I'm working with. All right. So my mortgage, PayPal, I'm only paying $30 on PayPal. I have an interest-free for 6 months for a purchase that I made. Eventually, I am going to pay it from out of one of my sinking funds. It was a rather large purchase, but it was time, and I'll share that information later. But for right now, I got more important things. And if I got 6 months, I mean, it's not due. Interest is deferred until the end of May. Why not? So the minimum payment is $30. Mortgage is, my portion is 907, and then Xfinity is 141. So my total be 30, 907, 141, 1078. But y'all know me. Let me do it again. 1078. So that gives me 2878 to go. Okay. This is my note to myself about grooming. Like I said, if you see the unstuffing, you'll know why grooming. I had to take $20 from out of grooming. All right. So grocery, the 350 is working. So I am going to keep with that. I'll rather add it all up at the end. I just thought about that. That's just too much stress. Okay. Eating out, I'm going to put another $50 in there. Even though I went over, it wasn't because of the amount. Really, we very rarely ate out. Like, let me grab my planner so you guys can see for the month of November, like we only ate out twice. So we're doing really well at eating out, but actually because of how my paychecks fall, this was before November came in. We went and we ate out, and that's what spent majority of money. But I think if I was just keeping track of legitimately what we were eating out, we would have money left over. All right. So for gas, I'm doing 75. Again, for grooming, it's going to be 80 because of this wonderful note here. So let's move that over. Household, I typically do 100 for household, but I am really stocked up on some things. So I think when I split this money up, I'm gonna put 40 into like home decor, because I don't like I really am stocked up on things. All right, spending. This is another category that I like to split up. So typically I do 150. Of that 150, $30 goes to planning supplies, $90 goes to actual spending, and then $30 goes to self-care. My kiddos, I give them both $15. This covers little expenses, things at school, things that they just come up with that they need. And this is a new one. So I had already kind of set up the format for this, but apparently my son has not been eating lunch at school. He's in high school, and I think I'm gonna blame my husband because my husband, was telling him, oh, when you get to high school, that's my husband's voice, by the way, if you guys don't know. Cool kids don't eat lunch at high school. They don't brag their lunch at high school. They buy lunch. Okay, well my son said the lunch is disgusting. So We've been putting money on his lunch account and he's been buying like one of those ice drinks. And I'm like, like he was literally at the beginning of school, God bless his heart, he was buying a full lunch and a drink, literally paying like $4. And he was not eating the lunch. He said the lunch was disgusting. He didn't like it. And it's so funny because, me and my husband, like, we think of it as how we were in lunch, like in high school. Like we had like a chicken wing line, like a taco line. Like they had some real good food that you could purchase outside the regular lunch. But no, he said it ain't, that's not it. It's not the hit. So I'm not gonna put any money in his lunch. And actually, because of my November budget, I budgeted $20. I'm just gonna take that $10 that would have went there and I'm just gonna put it in the fund. It was just hilarious to me because he was not about that life and he was like, the food is disgusting, mom. I'm not eating that. so, so I told him, since my daughter packs her lunch, just pack your lunch. And so he's looking for his old lunch bag, because when we buy stuff at bulk from Costco's or Sam's, we buy enough stuff to cover, to make sure like lunches are good for both of them. So because what he was doing, he was just coming home and he was just starving. And I was like, dude, you can't do this to yourself. So we figured it out. But oh my God, it was hilarious. Okay, so that's $855 in expenses that I'm allocating for. Let's count that up one more time because y'all know me and I was running my mouth, so I'm liable to do anything. Anything. Okay, $855. So where were we? We had $3,956. We're subtracting 1,078 and we're subtracting 855. So that leaves us 2023. Girl, we finna go play the lottery. 2020. What? That is crazy. Okay, 2023. I'm not gonna stop tripping. All right. So I started trying to fill out what I typically had left over from what I budgeted for in November here. Sorry. What I budgeted for in November here and what I've already added in the sinking fund. So let's see. I already have 75 for Costco's, 25 for car maintenance, anniversary is 50. Okay, Christmas. I am finishing up my Christmas because my goal is to have 1,800 and I think I'm at 1,200. So I'm going to go ahead and finish Christmas because we need to start buying stuff. And I put aside $1,800 for Christmas. This is not our total Christmas budget, but this is my Christmas budget. So of that $1,800, I'm buying Christmas deco, gifts, food for our Christmas brunch, mimosas, plates, anything that comes under the Christmas comes out of that $1,800. So my husband buys gifts as well, so they should be fine. And I really don't want to buy the adult child anything right now because I'm paying tuition. So New Year's, I want to put some money aside for New Year's. Let me wait on that. Okay, savings challenge. My $1,500 savings challenge is actually, and once I do this, I will complete that. So stay tuned. When I do my cash stuffing, I will unstuff this and reallocate that. So I'm just going to put a little star letting me know that I finally finished that challenge. And I started this challenge like May. So, I could stretch myself a little further, but I do have a purpose for that money. So I want to go ahead and do that. Let's see, for the kiddos, class of 2025. I don't know yet. We'll come back to that last. HOA. I'm going to put $10 on HOA. My HOA is $60. It's not due until January, and my husband pays half of it. So I ain't worried about it. All right, so that's 10. And then I had the penny challenge, LB plans. I did make a purchase that I need to reconcile for. So I believe I owe $28 to LB plans. And then blue green is 15. I need to sell that timeshare. Oh my God. Okay. So even though it says I have 1,120, I want to go ahead and compensate for the spending here. So These are the spendings from my unstuffing video and how I pay my bills, how I pay my credit card back. So I have to pay $662 to Chase, and typically it would have been here, but yeah, here we are. Okay, so $662 back to Chase. Amazon is $318, but my cashback rewards I'm going to put in my cashback savings envelope for this month is $46. So I believe that was 28 from Chase, and Amazon was like 18. So, and I can't wait because at the end of the year, what I have for cash back, I am going to reallocate that. So there's other ways to save money if you don't have it in your budget, trust me. So that leaves me with $140. So let me go back. The penny challenge. I do want to knock out the penny challenge because I do have some uses for that. Penny challenge, penny challenge, penny challenge, penny challenge. Okay. All right. I'm going to put $60 in the penny challenge. And I skipped New Year's. Help me out, guys. Did I subtract the $46 from the cash back? I feel like I didn't. I don't know. So we'll see. All right, I'm going to put 10 for New Year's for right now. I feel like I didn't. I didn't. I couldn't have because I shouldn't have that much money left because I don't typically put much in the class for 2025, but I am I am proud of the progress that I made in both of those. So I'm going to split that 12. All right, we'll find out. Okay, so I know it was 2023 at the beginning, right? So this should equal $2,023. 2023. Oh my God. The first battle is done. Now is the cash breakdown because that's where everything typically goes to hell. Okay, so let's get to the cash breakdown. I'm just going to write down the categories that I will have cash, that I need to pull cash for. I'm super excited. Okay, so let me speed through this. Okay. Whew. I almost didn't get that in there. I had to go to the bottom of the page. It is what it is. I can't do anything about that. So I made it. That's all that matters. It's so I'm just gonna do what my general cash breakdown will be. And then once I figure out that what I need total, I will subtract what I do already have in cash because it doesn't make sense to go deposit money and take money back out. So I will adjust for what I do already have in cash for that $541 and then make do that way. So let's start with the easy ones like grocery. I feel like there should be a line there to keep me from going over. I don't know what marker I used, so let's just draw a line. Maybe I will draw a line however I see fit. Don't y'all judge me. Okay. All right. So grocery is simpler. So I'm gonna take 100, 50, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 50. All right, eating out. We're not going to make eating out complicated. because, yeah, it's 50. Gas, 50, 20, 75. Grooming, let's just do all 20s, 20, 40, 60, 80. Or do I want to do a 50, a 10? We'll just all 20s. All right, household. We're going to split household up. So let me do the 60 first. 50, 10, and then 20. 20. All right. Spending, similar. Let's do the big 90 amount first, right? So that's going to be 50, 70, 90, and then 20, 20, 10, 10. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 150. Okay. I've learned, count as you go. Caleb and Zoe they both get 15. And then Fun can just get a 20. And then Costco can get a 50, a 20, and a 5. Car maintenance. Anniversary. Am I going to give that a 50? I guess so. It's fine. Whatever. Although my husband really should get one gift. For all you Sagittarius out there. So my husband's birthday is within 30 days of Christmas, and then our anniversaries are in there. Like, I don't feel like he should get all these gifts. Like, I don't know. I'm just being petty. Okay. New Year's 10 savings challenge. We'll finish that with 100. Oh, they both get 12 each. So it should be a 10, and then 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. HOA is 10. Penny challenge. Can I do a 50 and a 10? Why not? I don't need to make life complicated here. LB plans, so 20, a 5, and 1, 2, 3. 10 and a 5 for 15, and then cash back will get 20, 40, 5, 6. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this video. I've kind of got my cash breakdown. I will go back and total up what I need to get from the bank and subtract what I already have and then make a new total. That way I can go pull my money out. So this is the end of part 1. Part 2 will be the cash stuffing, coming very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, drop them down below. I am very responsive, or at least I try to be, as my time kind of allocates. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining my channel and watching this video. You guys stay blessed. Take care. Bye.